Do you want to learn how to dance folk? Well, I'm going to teach you exactly how to find the right group for you. Step one, where exactly to find groups? The biggest place you're going to find a bunch of the groups are going to be Facebook folk groups. So there's a bunch of folk groups. They're like group chats. So I'll like link them or I'll upload them so wherever you can see. But that's where I would look first because for some reason I don't know why websites are not a big thing here. They should be. But that's another place too. You could Google search and some websites will pop up in your local area. But if you can't find any websites with folk groups in your local area, highly recommend going to Facebook. Everyone's like on Facebook, so go to Facebook first. You could also check out Instagram and TikTok now, since that's starting to be up and coming in the folk community. And always to word of mouth. Step number two, what to look for. You want to pay attention to the class structure as well as who is the director slash instructor and how qualified, how well knowledgeable are they? Are they a previous dancer? Are they a really good instructor? If they have some weaknesses, do they bring in guest instructors so that you could grow as a dancer? Is there technique involved? Is there warm-ups involved? Cool downs involved? Do they know how to safely train you? This is very important and this needs to be talked about a little bit more because I've had my fair share of some groups that weren't that qualified and I had others that were more qualified. Some directors, literally a former principal dancer at BFM. Another one had their dance degree from Colima. So those are things you also want to take into consideration because when they have such a high caliber of experience and knowledge and education, you're going to end up getting a better dance experience. And especially if you're starting out, I want you to enjoy it and to make sure you're having a good time and growing safely as well, that you're safe and you're growing safely as a dancer as well. Another thing you want to look at when you take your trial class is, are you being challenged? Is this a challenging enough level for you? Are you being pushed in a way as in to expand your skill set, not pushing to the point where you're like breaking down, you're getting to the point of injury, but just enough, a little bit more every single day so that you could become a better dancer. Another thing to look out for is, are you receiving corrections? You cannot grow if you are not getting corrected. You need corrections. That is why you're going to dance class, because if you just learned off of YouTube videos, that's not enough. You need someone to watch you, look at you, and like correct every single little detail. It's just not the same via Zoom or just watching a video. You also have to take in person classes. Those resources are supplements, but they're not the full meal. They're not like the full nutritional value that you need, you know? Like you can't just live off of supplements and be a healthy person, right? So you can't be the best dancer that you can be if you're just watching YouTube videos. You have to go to workshops, you have to go to class, you need to have an instructor giving you corrections. Class size. I don't think this is talked enough. I think class sizes should be a reasonable amount for whoever the instructor is, as well as the levels need to be separated. I've had some groups, or I was a part of some groups where like all levels, not all levels, all ages were in like one class, and it kind of sucked because everyone's at a different level. And like I get the reasoning, but like older dancers like me that have more experience, we would kind of get bored or we can't progress and learn as much because other dancers are at a different level. So that's something you also want to consider. Are they understaffed? You know, a lot, unfortunately, is that they need more help. So that's something you want to consider as well. Like, what kind of dance experience do you want? Do you feel safe and comfortable? This was the biggest game changer for me because I've had some groups where I didn't feel that way and I was really terrified of making mistakes. But you need to make mistakes in order to grow as a person, whether it's dance, inside or out, or your work or school. If you're not making mistakes, you're not growing, you're not learning. And part of being comfortable and making mistakes is how comfortable and safe you feel in that environment. So your environment is very important. The moment I was a part of groups where I felt safe and comfortable, I felt brave enough to make those mistakes, because even the best dancers make mistakes too. It's okay. It's part of the process. It's how we learn. But I'm curious, let me know, what do you look for in a folk group? And are you enjoying the current group that you're in? Comment down below. Can't wait to read it.